everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of The Women of Sweet Swine County, where we share small town stories with big town attitude. And I guess you guys have already seen, it's just Paris here today.
Me.
Nicole's missing yet. Paris,
Shopping.
can you believe it? She went on a shopping spree 3 months ago and has not shown up in Sweet Swine County since.
Well,
can you believe it?
I haven't seen her. However, I have seen packages in the dressing room.
Sending clothes like crazy. We've been getting bills. Our cousin John has been getting bills. The chart. Yeah,
I've got the greatest idea.
It?
I can believe that, but I just wasn't listening. But I can believe it. I'll just agree.
Okay.
Okay. I have the most greatest idea ever.
What's that?
There are boxes and bags of designer clothing in our dressing room.
I saw that, and she's not. Hey, you're right.
She's not here
yet. Hey, Paris, what do you say we go to a quick break?
Well,
not that quick.
We're
going to change our clothes.
Yeah.
We're going to change our clothes. We're going to look at this stuff that Nicole's got back in our fitting room, and then we'll be back with a guest. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Let's
go.
Get ready, because just when you thought you'd gotten the cockleburs out of your overalls, they're now on TV. That's right, this is one weed you won't want to pull. The Cocklebur Morning Show, with hosts who deliver a mix of news, entertainment, and information about the communities throughout our story country. Now on this station and the web.
This program has been made possible by SweetSwineScoop.com, the online magazine that keeps Sweet Swine County citizens informed on what's happening. For if it happens in Sweet Swine County, it's news to us.
Paris, I can't wait to introduce our guests today. I hear they have some fabulous things. Can you do us the honors?
Very unique things that I think everyone will
let's
enjoy
get them out
seeing.
here.
All right, so help me welcome from the County of Rock and the City of Luverne in the fabulous state of Minnesota, Vance and Becky Walgrave.
Hi, Becky and Vance. It's so nice to have you here today. And I hear you're from Luverne, Minnesota. Can you tell us a little bit about Luverne?
Well, we're just down the road a bit from Sweet Swine County, on the banks of the Rock River, and down at the corner of the state of Minnesota, and a population of about 5,000 people.
Okay.
And a lot of thriving little businesses there. It's kind of an artsy town.
A lot bigger than High Horse, right, Paris?
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Anything's bigger than
Bigger
High
than High
Horse.
Horse,
I think
you're
my
right.
closet's bigger than High Horse.
Yes,
But anyway.
I bet your closet is bigger than High Horse.
Well, you said unique businesses. So I've heard you have a unique business, and it also has a very interesting name. So can you tell us what it is and how did you come up with the name?
Well, before, we've had a monument company, which is memorials for cemeteries, and since the 80s. And we bought a computer program to make graphics, and when we saw what it could do, it was a lot more fun than just on memorials. So we started sandblasting on rocks, hence those blasted things.
Those Blasted Things is actually a rock shop and a unique gift shop. And our goal is to have a lot of one-of-a-kind things that you can't find anyplace else. And so we...
Like Stinky here.
Like Stinky.
Okay. It doesn't stink, really. Oh, it's soft.
Have a trapper friend that traps skunks. And
So it's real skunk then?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it is very soft.
We purchase them from them, get them tanned, and then know another couple of people that make skunk
That's amazing.
teddy bears, and we also make them out of a lot of different other furs.
So do they
That
make
is
them into
very unique.
skunks too?
Yeah.
Or just teddy bears?
Yeah,
I mean,
you can have them
would
skunks
look like an
too,
actual skunk.
but teddy bears is kind of their forte
Okay.
of what they make.
I think I'd rather, yeah.
And so with this part of our business, we close our store in the wintertime for 6 weeks, put the fifth wheel on the back of the pickup, and we travel all over the Southwest. Mostly the Southwest and the
looking for
South.
things.
A lot of back roads, because that's where you find stuff.
That's where you find the fun
And
stuff.
over the 15 years we've been in business, we've made a lot of contacts with people coming out of the mountains with certain rocks that we're looking for, certain items that they've made, and we've just continuously kept a track of these people, and this is what we stock our store with. So we're our own suppliers.
And the rocks that you say that you collect, and what do you blast on them?
We do a lot of rocks, anywhere from small name rocks, people like their names on rocks, to rocks that people put in front of their house door.
Oh yeah, or in the garden, I suppose.
Yeah, to monster rocks with businesses' names on them and things like that.
Yeah.
Some are funny rocks and some are sad rocks.
Now, do you go into the crystal part of the rocks too? Do you do like amethyst and rose quartz and that?
Oh, wow.
Speaking
Look
of
at that.
amethyst,
That's beautiful. Really
Amethyst, you can find, small pieces of jewelry
cool. Stinky.
up to
That's
huge
huge.
geodes
Wow.
that are 10, 12 feet high. Full
And
of
do you have some of
Wow.
those at those blasted
We
things,
do
the big
have
geos?
some cathedrals, not huge like that, but maybe 3, 4 feet.
So they're
wow.
called cathedrals then, once
Yeah.
they
They
get to
must
be that big.
heavy.
Right.
Wow. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
These particular guys,
wow.
we have in our bathroom at home. We
have
have a
them
bunch
hanging?
of these hanging, and
Oh my gosh.
people want to go to the bathroom. We say, yeah, use that bat room over there.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
that
use the
They don't
bat
understand
room.
until they get in there. What was interesting about those guys is we found a guy that was drying these and preserving them, and I asked him where he was getting these things. Well, he was getting them out of a Thailand food market,
Oh gosh.
because it's a delicacy
Oh,
there.
It is.
And he's buying these and drying them and bringing them here and selling
Wow.
them.
Oh no way.
So what
They're
is that
bats.
now?
Those are beetle
Oh
wing
no
earrings.
way.
Oh my!
Oh,
really?
Marianne, you need
They're
these.
actually real?
Yeah.
They're very cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Really light, but as you're wearing them, they
So that
click
makes
a
the
little
noise
bit.
that they make.
Oh wow.
Now you
Yeah.
said you started out as a monument company,
Yeah.
and then you added some of the rocks. Did you start adding the other oddities right away, or did they come later, or did you need the oddities more to complement the rocks?
When the first year we had high hopes of sandblasting rocks and filling our shelves, and away we'd go. And we soon realized that wasn't going to pay the bills.
Other than what you brought up here, what is the most unique, either requested or found item, do you think?
That's probably one of the most unique things we have.
Looks like our neighbor. I don't think it is. Though.
It looks like Nicole when she wakes up.
Exactly, before she goes to makeup. Oh my gosh.
That's a shrunken
wow.
head.
Yeah,
But-
Whose head?
I can tell.
Oh,
To
wow.
be on
So
the
do you have a
same,
stick to put it on? Because don't they usually put the shrunken heads on a stick? And
think
you
so,
kinda go
yeah.
like this?
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but to be on the safe side.
See, in
it's-
Sweet Swine, we have shrunken pig heads.
Oh,
Then we have that,
Oh,
because
they-
that's how
yeah.
I knew you put it on a stick, because of remember the Shrunken Pig Head Parade? You've never been to that?
Why
Oh,
would I go to
suppose you
that?
wouldn't. Yeah, she wouldn't go to the Shrunken Pig Head Parade. But these are much nicer than our Shrunken Pig Heads. Wow.
Scares me that she's taken a liking to this, but it cannot possibly be a real head. I mean, or is it? 'Cause-
They do exist.
Yeah.
However, they're very, very expensive. And this is generally made in South America, and it's from some kind of an animal. And they shave it and then,
So is it like really an animal head I was touching?
yeah.
not an animal head. It's
The
just
skin.
a piece
The
of the
skin.
skin.
It's
Kinda
And
like
they've
leather.
actually formed it to make
Okay.
it look.
Yeah, they put it kind of
Yeah.
over a mold and dry it.
But this is probably
But it's
the-
not a real
yeah.
shrunken head.
No.
No,
It's a
no.
It's a replica.
replica
It's
of
a
a real
replica,
shrunken
yeah.
head.
How about some fossils?
Oh, that.
Oh,
that
look
would
at
be-
that.
That's
we
awesome.
have a large selection of fossils.
What is this?
So is
It's
that
like
like
a
a
tooth.
tooth or something, or?
That is a megalodon tooth.
Oh,
And a
cool.
Megalodon shark,
I was going to say it's a shark tooth.
yeah.
Wow.
Was it's a prehistoric shark that was
Jaws.
probably 5 times the size of the great white shark,
man.
and it's fossilized. That's why the color there.
And
Yeah.
what
Fossils from the
does a
dinosaurs.
shark tooth like that sell for?
This one is probably about probably $150 tooth.
Wow.
Wow.
We've seen some that are just
That
big. They sell for $1,000. The more other prehistoric shark teeth, we have a lot of them that are very small. In fact, the shark tooth is the most numerous fossil in the world.
Okay.
Just because of the fact that sharks, as they lose their teeth,
Yeah.
they just keep popping new ones
Don't
in
they
there.
have like 3 sets or something?
They do, just
Yeah.
all in rows. We've got some shark jaws with, you could see the rows and
Wow, they
rows
have
of teeth.
everything.
As
They do.
They have shark
Yeah.
jaws.
And what are your hours?
amazing.
So these guys are coming over to see everything. Oh, look at
Ooh,
it's jewelry.
jewels and
of
bling.
course.
Of course we'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Sorry, Nicole, you're still getting the
I
shrunken
know,
head.
exactly.
Look at how cool that is. What's done in
Oh,
the
it's got opal in
claws.
it.
We're
Did you
getting
see
more
that, Paris? Those are claws.
Oh, those are cool.
amethyst,
Nice.
amethyst
Like little
beads on them.
dragon claws. Look at that
We're
one.
getting
Has
more
an
and more
opal in it.
involved in metaphysical and the energy of rocks,
Yeah.
and so
It's becoming a very growing market.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Yeah.
big.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good niche to get into,
Yeah. I
I
definitely.
like that one.
These are gorgeous. Wow. And what kind of oils do we have?
they're
Aches and pains.
yeah. I just brought a,
And
just-
relaxing. Boy, I need
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say smell 'em.
Smell them.
Yeah, that's heavenly.
I smell relaxing
smells
when I
some.
fall asleep.
So then do you have someone on hand that can tell you exactly which oil and what it's
You
good
need,
for
yeah.
and
Yes.
how you
Yes.
use it and
Ooh,
Yes.
that smells
Yeah.
good.
This is kind of a new product for us, so we're learning a lot about
okay,
it.
yeah.
Mentally sharp.
You
Another
better
thing
do
for
it.
Nicole.
Hello. You better
Oh,
pour
yeah. 'cause
that on you.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Listen to you, Miss Wetty today.
I'm just trying to help you out.
Wow.
This is an oregano.
Oh, that's really
Oh,
cool.
gosh.
And what we did is we tried to take
It's like a little
That
meteor.
is really cool.
the different
Oh,
stones
there it
we
is.
have and
I need this.
explain what their energy is.
It's for, that's a
Yeah.
good idea. Look
Yeah.
at that one.
So as people purchase stones, a card goes with them to show what's it's used for, and to remind them of the name so they can look it up online if they want to know more about it.
And do you have a website?
Yeah, I
where
was
you
just
can-
gonna say,
like,
do
if
you have a
wanna order
website, too?
online? Oils or crystals or
We do have a website, and we also, if you go to our website, there's an online catalog, which is just a smattering of what we have, but there's also a virtual tour. So if you're familiar with Google Earth, you just walk right in the store and you can drive around and look at what's.
So basically, your customers come from all over.
We have people from all over the world that have signed this guest book. And some of them you can't read them because they're in different languages. But
that's cool.
that's always interesting,
Yeah.
the people coming through there. But we have a huge base of people that are coming in for the metaphysical stones
Oh,
and the
yes.
oils.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
we're picking up a lot of them from across the border, Sioux Falls
Okay.
area in there.
You had talked before about other rock places have closed because that's probably why you branched out. Are there any other hurdles that you have faced, or because it seems like you just keep adding?
And now we've got a new little niche coming, and that is the lady doing the reading.
Oh, yes.
so tarot
Oh,
card or
yeah.
psychic readings?
Yes.
Psychic readings. The second Thursday and Friday, we'll have two ladies that come in. One does soul readings or kind of angelic readings, and the other delves in a little deeper through September.
Oh,
and
wow.
then we're just going to see how that goes.
And earlier you had said that you hop in the car and go on a road trip to find all these fabulous things that you find. So do you find you go to the same places, or how do you figure out where you're going to go to find all these oddities that you end up bringing home?
Well, that's the interesting thing about our job is that we load up the camper on the pickup and we take off and we travel all over the place. We do back roads,
Back roads.
a lot of back roads. And in 15 years, we have never had reservations, called ahead for reservations
Wow.
to stay
Funny.
someplace. Because it isn't unusual for us to be barreling down the road, slam on the brakes and go, whoa, let's go that way.
Huh.
And we do have certain destinations that we hit. We meet people that we've gotten acquainted with over the years that come out of the mountains once a year and come to a certain rock show and they sell their stuff
Oh.
there.
Okay.
And we pick
Like
on
a flea
those
market
people.
for rocks, basically. Well,
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
a flea market.
Yeah, there's those.
Well,
And so we've been kind of putting together a map, the roads we've been on in the United States, and it's just one pile of
Squiggles, basically.
Yeah.
yellow
Squiggles through here.
lines,
Oh, wow.
Fun.
highlighted roads.
Well, and I suppose the people that you meet probably say, hey, you should go see, you know,
We
Jim
make-
Bob down the road or
You'd love
something.
what they
Yeah.
have. And,
That's exactly right. Yeah. So every year, it's very exciting, and sometimes we're in places we shouldn't be. But
I was going to ask that too. Have you ever? Well, you said
So
you
what
had
was
no-
the weirdest place you've been that you shouldn't have been?
Yeah, because you said you.
Besides picking up dried bats.
Well, that guy seemed harmless.
Kind of harmless.
Well, see, we're flatlanders, so we don't know any better. But a couple of years ago, we had heard that there was some gold mines up in these mountains, and we had to pick up. And we were grinding our way up there and just checking things out. And those people out there are a little bit,
Mountainy?
yeah. Anyway, we came territorial.
Mountainy?
Yes. We came along this
A little
shack.
deliverance like?
That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking, but I didn't say it.
Were the banjos playing?
Yeah. Oh,
We
wow.
came
Hear
along
them in the
this-
You
background.
can hear them in the background.
and there was this shack there, and the door's hanging open, and I said, well, I don't think anybody's living there. But I'm looking around, there was a couple of posts out there that somebody had been doing a lot of target practicing.
No.
So I get out and I walk right in that shack because the door's hanging open. I'm going, I think somebody lives
Lives
in
here.
here.
Oh, no.
And then I looked at the door, which was hanging open, and I took a real quick picture of it before I went back out the door. And it said, made reference that you are on a federal claim, and if I catch you here, I will shoot you
Oh,
for
wow.
claim jumping. Signed Indian Dave, and there's a skull and crossbones and stuff like that. I said, I think we better get. And when we got the picture developed, there was the window with our pickup sitting out there with the door hanging open for the quick getaway.
Right.
Yeah. So we have that picture above our
Wow.
case register.
It's like that though if you ever go to Cousin John's cabin.
Oh,
It's-
gosh.
you-
Don't even.
right?
This
It's
is
kind of
worse
like
than
that when you go
dead
up
bats
there.
in there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
A lot of times we do mining ourselves
Yeah.
and backpack out hundreds of pounds of rock.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
That would be fun. I'd like to do
That'd
that.
be wow.
So where do you do your mining at? Where are you able to mine and take
Not get
right and not
killed,
get
I
in trouble?
guess, from,
Yeah.
from the claim jumper.
Yeah, there's certain
Or being
areas
a
that you
claim
can go in and mine, and there's places where you know there's serpentine or there's travertine or there's marble or whatever.
Arizona has a lot of BLM land, Bureau of Land Management.
Okay.
And we're so used to around here that you step across the fence, somebody's like this.
Yeah.
But there it's open and you can go right out and pick rocks and dig holes and
Just
everything
do
else
whatever.
like that.
And I had a question here that said that you've made some interesting advertising things lately.
Yeah.
And
We have.
what are those?
We have a friend, and Katie, our daughter's worked with him before. Very, very talented guy, and he came in and shot video and still shots of the store, and then he made a jingle and
cool.
and did a commercial. It is really cute. It's on if you like us on Facebook, you'll
It's
be
on
able
the
to
Facebook
find.
site.
It's on the Facebook
Okay.
site. Yeah. So.
And then you can talk about it because other than bats, there's also one other thing that scares me. When we came up the stairs, did you see what?
I saw it, and I can't look that way because then I see it again. But Becky, can you tell us about the clown that's terrorizing us in the background here?
When we came back from one of our trips, Vance's sister sculpted this clown. So it's all handmade.
Oh, it's
And-
nice looking. It's just
Yeah. She lives in Las Vegas, and Buttons the clown
Okay.
he was Buttons forever. And he came in and he asked if anybody could sculpt him. And she said, well, I can. So she sculpted a Buttons the clown. And he said, don't dress him because I'll put him in my clothes. And she measured him and took all these pictures, and he was ecstatic. And he brought Buttons to his home, dressed him, dressed himself, put his makeup on, and stood in the kitchen, and his family could not tell the
Oh,
difference.
wow.
So how'd you end up with buttons
So-
too then, instead of buttons keeping buttons?
This is buttons too, and she worked for a gallery, and the gallery said, "Oh, we've got to have one." So she made another, but this
wow.
time she dressed him, and they put him at the top of the stairs, and no one would go
up the stairs.
Yeah.
So they said, "You take Buttons home," and
Sure.
eventually she said, "He's not going to be in my house anymore," so we took him home.
He's been sitting in her garage for 20 years.
Her garage.
Her garage, yeah. Buttons has been.
It is
yeah.
well made. It
Yeah.
just, when you see it, it has the eyes that, it can be looking here, but
Yes.
it's
So-
following
It's
you.
following you.
So
It's
all the way
creepy.
home with.
With buttons.
So do you really have buttons in the house, or do you keep them at the shop?
At the shop.
Okay,
He's at
good.
the shop, yeah. But all the way home from Arizona, every time we camped that evening, we'd take pictures of us, with the cactus and everything.
buttons.
And Buttons was always, hanging around there
Oh my
looking.
God.
Is he photobombing?
Photobombing,
He
exactly.
photobombed,
Yes.
and the kids finally started emailing us
Each other.
each other, and we said we had picked up a hitchhiker.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
And it got to the point where they were going to do an intervention on us because
Exactly.
they got this nutcase riding with us. But
Yeah.
Hey, Becky, I see
Yeah.
something else hiding around the corner there that, could run a second tie to buttons, I think, don't you?
Or the Shrunken Head. Oh.
yeah, this is
Or
kind of,
RR for your pirate
this
parties.
Is it real?
Wow.
Is that real? I mean, the Shrunken Head wasn't real. The bats are real. The
Is that
clown is
real?
kind of real.
this is actually wormwood.
Oh.
But what is
okay.
really interesting are
Oh,
the
wow.
teeth.
That's
are-
what, yeah.
They're horse teeth.
Okay, because they look real.
They've been ground down.
Okay.
Horse teeth. Yeah, and we
Yeah, it
have
looks like a horse over bite, doesn't it?
yeah. We have other skulls in
Flicka,
our
is it?
store too, crystal skulls
that
and stuff
wood.
like that. But yeah,
Oh, crystal ones? Ooh. And it's heavier than you think.
yeah.
Yeah, it is
It's
heavy.
heavier than
And
you-
we
Now, what are those?
also
He snuck those out here.
where'd they
Now
come
these,
I don't know.
yeah, buttons.
The clown.
The clown.
from? Oh,
They look pretty
buttons.
harmless, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, buttons do it.
actually,
We figured Sweet Swine County, John Deere has to be a part of Sweet Swine County.
so
Oh,
everybody
funny.
should have some John Deere cards, shouldn't they?
Well, that's very nice of you to give everybody in
Yeah.
the studio audience
Those are
John Deere
awesome.
cards. Yay! Let's give them a round of applause
Yeah.
for that.
And we're getting the wrap-up sign. as
We are
always.
getting the wrap-up sign. God, we hate to have you guys go,
I know.
but maybe
I
we
was
could
wanting
come
more
and see you.
stuff.
How's that sound?
Yeah,
I need
well,
some.
road
I'm
trip.
gonna need some of those rocks. I know that right now.
Yeah,
Well, I'm sorry to say goodbye to you guys, but we have to close it up now. I'm getting the wrap-up sign fast
know.
and furious. So remember, everyone, we share small town stories with big town attitude. For we are the, women of Sweet Swine County. Bye bye for now.
Bye.